Good evening and welcome to today's stretch and meditate. If you can find yourselves a mat and a little bit of space, and we're going to do a little bit of stretching and then follow with the guided meditation that I suggest. Okay, so make sure you have a blanket and pillow with you so that you can keep warm once we're meditating. Okay, lovely. Super. Okay, so first of all we're going to get started by spreading our legs, and we're just going to be reaching across to the one side. And then to the other side. Good. Now reaching down, and if you can reach the floor, just lean forward a little bit, stretching the backs of the legs. And then we're going to reach one side, holding on to the ankle or the calf, pulling the chest towards the knees. And working round to the other side. And slowly come up. Okay, now we're going to go into a lunge position. So just a nice deep lunge. Try and keep your heels on the floor. And just bending into it. Good. Pushing down as low as you can. Making sure your knee doesn't go over your toes at the front. And then we're going to bring that knee down, point that back toe, and we're going to move our front foot forward a little bit, go deeper into that stretch, pushing those hips down. Super. Now we're going to just sit back a little, straightening the front leg. Heel down, toes up. Really stretching the back of that front leg. Super. Okay, we're going back into pushing down our hips. Remember to breathe. And now sitting back again, toes up. Good, you really feel that stretch down the back of the front leg. And once more, pushing. And back. Good. Okay, now we're going to get back into that lunge position. Okay, now to center. And returning to go around onto the other side. So into a lunge position this side again. Pushing down. Feel free to go on your knees straight away if you need to. Keeping your heels as flat as possible. And bring that knee down, point the back toes. We're going to widen that stance a bit, push that foot forward at the front and push into it. Really pushing down. And sitting back, toes up. Good. Pushing into it. Lovely, making sure the knee doesn't go over the toes. Move your foot forward more if it is. Back again. Pushing those toes. back. And once more. And back. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to go back into that lunge position. And back to center again. Okay, this time we're going to just move our front foot so it's facing that way and back foot facing forward. We're just going to bend so it's more of a side lunge, stretching out our arms. Good. Push yourself deeper if you need to. And the other side. So adjust your feet and bend. Super. Okay, come back up. Work those feet together. Okay, next we're going to go into a down dog position. And you're going to walk it out into a plank. Okay, high plank. And we're going to bring ourselves down, point our toes, straighten the arms. Okay, and we get back up into down dog position. Really pushing back, heels down. Then going into high plank again. Keep your tummy tight all times, lowering down. Point the toes, straighten the arms in cobra position. Try and keep your pelvis on the floor as much as possible. Back into down dog. Pushing back. Lifting the butt, heels down. Remember to breathe. We're going back into the plank position. Nice and strong. Down to the floor, point the toes, straighten the arms. It's a lovely stretch. Excellent. Now we're going to go back into down dog. Bring it a bit closer together, smaller dog. And we're going to lift one leg. And we're going to bend at the knee. So it's just falling to the one side. Keep your hips nice and square though. And now we're going to bring that knee forward onto the mat. And stretch that back leg. Okay, into pigeon pose. Now if you want to, you can move your body forward so that it's flatter on the mat. Stretch your hands out if you feel you want to intensify it. Super. Okay. Back into down dog. And this time we're going to lift the other leg. Keep your hips square. Bend the knee. Really opening up those hips. And you're bringing that knee forward to touch the mat. Straighten that back leg. Point the toes. Make sure you're not sitting back like this. You need to be sitting on top of the leg. And if you want to again, put your chest on the floor, straighten the arms. coming up, back into the down dog position. And walk those hands in. We're just going to come up slowly. Okay, good. Now we're going to sit on the mat with the heels of our feet together, the soles of our feet. And we're going to push down on our knees with our elbows. Keep the back straight. Remember to breathe. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to straighten those legs. We're going to bring one knee in and cross it over the straight leg. And then we're going to push back with the opposite elbow. So pushing on that knee away and look behind, so you're twisting as well. Dog wants to join in now. Okay, release and do the same on the other side. Cross that one leg over the straight leg, and we're going to push back with that opposite elbow and look back. Super. Okay. Now we're going to cross our legs, sitting up. And we're just going to reach to the one side, bending the supporting arm. And round to the other side. Okay, now we're going to interlock our fingers, palms facing outwards, and we're going to round our shoulders and push away. And we're going to take them up now, palms facing upwards, stretch. Next, we're going to interlock our fingers behind us, palms together, straighten the arms and lift up. Now if you want to, you can lean forward, even to put your head on the ground and push forward with those hands. Keep your arms straight. And back up again. Okay, next we're going to bring our arm across us, holding on with the other hand. And holding onto the elbow, pushing the hand down the back. And the other side. And back. Good. Okay, we're going to stretch our wrists now. So just pulling back on the fingers, really releasing any tension there. And pointing the fingers downwards now pushing back again. And on the other side. And down. Okay, now our neck. So we're going to just pull our head to the one side and drop that shoulder, really giving it a nice stretch. And the other side. And now pushing forwards, chin towards your chest. Lovely. Okay, next we're going to lie down flat on our mat and just give yourself a nice full body stretch, pointing your fingers, pushing away as far as you can, pointing your toes and stretch. Now we're going to bring our knees into us, into our chest, and just rolling to give the back a little massage. And the other side. And now we're going to hold on to our knees and we're going to take them apart and bring them back together, keeping your toes together. And the other way. Good. Now we're going to take one leg and put it flat, keeping hold of the other leg, and we're going to cross that over the straight leg, reaching back in the opposite direction and looking back. Another really good twist. And the other side. Taking that one knee in, bringing it across your other leg and looking back in the opposite direction, reaching back. Super. Okay, now back to that full body stretch. We're just going to take some nice deep breaths in through the nose for the count of 4, hold for the count of 4, breathe out for the count of 6 through your mouth. Here we go. Hold for 4 and out for 6. And again in for 4 through the nose. Hold for 4. Out for 6. And again. And out. Keep going. Continue with those breaths while I get some meditation on. Okay, so now you've done your stretching, now's a good time to get some meditation on, some guided meditation, preferably for at least 10 minutes, and just to really relax and unwind. Have a great evening.